Start getting ready for the session. Focus your attention on your breathing and make your breathing into yogic breathing. First, expand your abdomen, then expand your chest, then expand your shoulder and clavicle. Hold your breath inside, then release your shoulders, then the chest, then contract your abdomen. Take it as close to the spine as possible. Continue to be in your yogic breathing till we formally start the session. Always add the visualization that you're breathing in cosmic energy which spreads throughout the body, energizes each and every cell. When you're breathing out, all the cares, worries, ailments are flowing out of the body, out of the mind. Get ready to chant mantra Om. Say to yourself, I'm chanting Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. Position 3 layers of your protection. Outer layer of animals, second layer of firewall, and third layer will come from the subtle energy of Om. Take your attention to your perineum at the cervix. Visualize a 4-petal lotus. Let the color red come up. Take a deep breath in. Take your awareness to the spinal terminus at the coccyx bone. 6-petal lotus, color orange. With each chanting, remember to increase your pitch a little bit. Take a deep breath in. Take your awareness behind the navel, 10-petal lotus, color yellow. Take a deep breath. Take your awareness behind the heart center, 12-petal lotus, color green. Take a deep breath. Take your awareness behind the throat pit, 16-petal lotus, color blue. Take a deep breath. Take your awareness behind the eyebrow center, two-petal lotus, color indigo. Take a deep breath. Take your awareness to the top of the center of your head, thousand-petal lotus, color white. Take a deep breath in. Peace invocations. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamadi Ma Viddishavahai Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Keep your hands in Linga Mudra, interlace all the four fingers, left hand thumb is erect, right hand thumb and index finger rotates around the left hand thumb. Keep your hands near the chest. Make your statement of purpose and visualize the person whom you pray in front of you. Feel the golden rays coming in from that person into your body, penetrating each and every pore in your skin, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping you in pristine health. Now say to yourself, I am chanting to be in the midst of sound energy. Chanting regularly helps me maintain the best of health, mentally and physically. All the brain cells and body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health. And I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping this body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside this body in your effulgent form. Om Triyambakam Vijamake Sugandim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandanan Mrityo Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Vijamake Sugandim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandanan Mrityo Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Vijamake Sugandim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Very slowly disengage your hands, keep them on your knees. Keep your body in a steady posture. In the steadiness of that posture, the mind becomes steady. So observe your thoughts. Feel completely grounded to Mother Earth, feeling confident that she will provide for all your necessities at all times. Feel a unique surge of energy coming up from Mother Earth, penetrating your body, energizing each and every cell in the body. Giving you a surge of confidence that you can deal with all situations external to you, be they pleasant or unpleasant. Now, very gently open your eyes and get ready for today's practices by lying down on your back. We'll start with a body scan. Lie down on the back, hands by the side of the body, palms facing the sky. Let the legs relax and droop down to the side if possible. Mentally say to yourself, I'm relaxing my entire body. Then bring your attention to your heels and feel how they are pressing against the ground. And check and see whether the pressure between the heel and the ground is the same or symmetrical on the right heel and the left heel. If there are differences, make a mental note of the differences. Then come up a little bit, feel your ankle joints. Do you feel the ankle joints are relaxed? If necessary, turn at the ankle on the right side and the left side and see how it feels. Then bring your attention to your foreleg. See how the calf muscles are in relationship to the ground. Are they flushed against the ground or are they raised from the ground? If they are raised from the ground, mentally make an assessment as to how far is it raised or what's the gap between the calf muscles and the ground. Then take your awareness to the backside of your knees and see if they are fused against the ground, flushed against the ground, or are they raised from the ground. If you feel they are raised from the ground, mentally make an assessment as to how much will they be. If there is a gap between the back of the knees and the floor, mentally make an assessment as to how much is that gap. Then bring your attention to your thighs. How are they in relationship to the ground? Are they flushed against the ground? If not, where all are they raised from the ground? Then come to the hip joints. Are they relaxed? Now bring your attention to your buttocks. What is the pressure between the buttocks and the ground? Is it same between the right side and the left side? Then move your attention to your spinal cord. Start from the coccyx, go vertebrae by vertebrae, and for each vertebrae, see whether they are touching the ground or they're raised from the ground. If they are raised from the ground, mentally try to gauge what would be the distance in terms of millimeters between the ground and the vertebrae. Then pay attention to the backside, lower back, mid back, upper back. Are they all flushed against the ground? Is there any difference between the right side and the left side? So compare the right lower back with the left lower back. Make a mental note of differences you notice. Then right mid back and left mid back. Then right upper back and left upper back. Now pay attention to shoulders. Are they flushed against the ground? If they are raised from the ground, what could be the distance between the shoulder and the ground? Then bring attention to the arms. From the shoulder to the elbow, are they on the ground? Then the hands, elbow to the wrist, are they on the ground? And the palm and the fingers, whether they are on the ground. Then pay attention to the gap between the neck and the floor. If you were to roll up a towel to put it under to cover the gap, how big will that roll be? Make a mental assessment. Now gently open your eyes and get ready for the practice. So the first practice, all the practices today are for the flexor muscles in the front side of the body, the abdominal muscles, and the extensor muscles on the back side of the body. Both the muscles should feel considerably relaxed after the practice today. So make a note to observe the difference. You will first fold the legs, feet flat on the ground, knees pointing towards the ceiling. In this position, cross the right knee over the left knee, and then breathing out, gently take the legs to the right side, face looking up. Only take it as far as it can go comfortably, then breathing in, bring it back. In the second round, when you're taking the legs down while breathing out, feel the muscular movement on the backside. Those muscles are contracting to help you make the movement. And when you come back slowly and feel how those muscles are relaxing back to their position. Start. Come back slowly. One more last time. Then stretch your legs and take some rest. Once again, fold both the legs. Right leg crossing the left. This time, when you're taking the legs down, let the head move in the same direction of the legs and see whether it makes a difference. Then very slowly, feeling the release of the muscles, come back. Take a couple of breaths. Now, when you're taking the legs down, turn the head to the opposite direction. Let the face turn to the left, legs going to the right. Out of the three, which is better for you? Is the face in the opposite direction makes it turning better? Is the head looking up, eyes looking at the ceiling better? Or is the head turning towards the on the same side of the feet better? Whichever according to you is better, adopt that same movement and see how far your legs can go. Then very slowly come back and then stretch your legs and relax. Once again, fold your legs. Now this time, join both the hands together, palms together. Hands are straight over the shoulder. Elbows are straight. The palms will continue to be joined together. Elbows will continue to be straight. Now in this position, imagine somebody is pulling your right shoulder up. So let the movement start from the right shoulder. As the right shoulder starts coming up, the hands will start going to the left. Let it go wherever it will go. Keep the head looking at the ceiling. Keep the eyes looking at the ceiling. Take it wherever it can go. Then breathing in, come back. Again, one more time. Breathing out, keeping the eyes looking at the ceiling, turn to the left side. And then come back. Third time, pay attention to your right shoulder. At what point in time your head, not the right shoulder, the head. At what point in time your head feels like turning? Just make a note of that. Where exactly do you feel the head wants to turn? Then come back. This time, when you're taking the hands down, let the head turn along with you and see whether this improves your turning movement. Remember, elbows are straight. Then breathing in, come back. Now, one last movement. While the hands are going down on the left, turn the face to the right and see what this does to the movement. Very slowly come back. And repeat one last time, allowing the head to turn in the same in the direction which you felt was the most comfortable. Looking up, turning along with the hand, turning opposite. Whatever you felt was the most comfortable, do that and see how much you can turn now. Then stretch your leg and relax. Take some rest. And once you adequately rested, once again fold your leg. Once again, the right knee over the left. And then breathing out, turn the legs to the right side. Let the face turn to the left. Always come back very slowly, breathing in. Feel how the muscles at the back are releasing and relaxing. Pay complete attention to the back muscles. More attention you pay, better benefit you derive from the practice. Repeat 2 more times very slowly. Take it down only to the extent you are comfortable, but bring it back slowly with complete attention to the back muscles. Once you've completed, stretch both the legs forward. Relax. And now pay attention to your body. Whatever you did earlier, just compare now, notes, to see whether the back of the knees are touching the ground closer now. What about the vertebrae? Has any more vertebrae started coming closer to the ground? If so, how much? And most important, pay attention to the right side of the body and the left side of the body and see whether there are any differences between the two. Which side seems to be touching and lying closer to the ground? Is it the right side? Is it the left side? Can you notice any difference between the two? If so, what difference can you notice? Now, when you complete the practice on the left side, you will once again see whether any change has happened in the difference, whether the differences have disappeared or the differences have actuated to one side. You will compare. So once again, fold your legs. This time, the left leg crosses the right. And then breathing out, let the legs come down towards the left side. Let the face remain looking up. Then breathing in, come back very slowly, feeling the release of the muscles at the back. Wonderful. Second round, let the head turn on the same side of the legs. Breathing out, go down. Breathing in, come back. Let the head go in the same direction of the leg. Now the next round, let the head go in the opposite direction. And feel a nice curvature all over the body, as though somebody is holding you on both sides and twisting you like twisting a laundry. Once you've released, now the last round, repeat it with the turning of the head in the direction which made you feel the most comfortable. It could be same side, opposite side, keeping the eyes looking straight up. Whichever was the most comfortable for you, repeat it along with that movement and see how much more the legs are going down. Then release and relax. Once again, fold your legs. Keep your hands joined together, palms together, hands straight up. Keep the elbows straight and very slowly moving your left shoulder up. Take the hands to the right side. Let the movement start from the left shoulder and only take it wherever it can go comfortably to the right side. Don't try to force any movement. Let it be as comfortable as you can be. Very good. Keep the palms together, elbows straight. Very good. Very slowly breathing in, come back. Now the second round, when you're doing it, pay attention to the back side of the shoulder. The shoulder muscles on the back side at the shoulder girdle. Feel them contract when the hands are going down and feel them release when you come back. Let the head continue to remain straight, eyes looking up. Very slowly breathing in, come back. Now, the next round, let the eyes go along with the hands. Be aware of the shoulder girdle. Very slowly breathing in, come back. Feel the release of the muscles at the shoulder girdle. Now let the head go in the opposite direction. Breathing out, hands come down. Breathing in, come back. Now last round, let the head go in the direction which made you most comfortable. Either head is straight, eyes look at the ceiling or the eyes and the head moves in the same direction or opposite direction, whichever was most comfortable for you. And see if the hands are going down a little more with this comfort. Very slowly come back, release and relax. Once again, fold your legs up. Once again, the left leg crosses the right. And then breathing out, let the legs go to the left side and see whether the movement of the hands has improved the movement of the legs. Can you take the legs a little more than where you took them last time? Second round, let the face go turning along in the same direction of the legs. Third round, let the head go in the opposite direction. Then last round, let the head go in the direction that you felt most comfortable. And then release your legs and relax. When you're relaxing, let the breathing be deep. Feel the abdomen expand and contract, chest expand and contract, shoulder expand and contract. Every time you are relaxing, feel this. Now once again, fold your legs. Right leg over the left. Right leg over the left. Hands interlaced under the head. Hands interlaced under the head. And then first let the legs go to the right side and then bring the head up, looking straight at the ceiling. And then breathing in, go down. Breathing out, come up. Breathing in, go. Breathing out, go up. Bring the elbows closer. Third round, continue to look at the ceiling. The head will want to turn to the right side, but keep the head looking at the ceiling. And then very slowly, breathing in, come back. Once you've done 3 rounds, stretch your legs and relax. Then once again, fold your legs. This time, let the left leg go over the right, hands interlaced under the head. Let the legs go to the left side, bring the head up. Elbows closer. And then breathing in, go back, let the head come back, and let legs come back. Take a couple of breaths. Once again, breathing out, let the legs go down. Then the head comes up, elbows closer. Then breathing in, let the head go down, leg come back. Last round, and then stretch your legs and relax. Once again, fold the legs up. Hands interlaced under the head. Breathing out, let the head come up. Elbows closer together. Let the eyes look at the ceiling. Breathing in, go down. In the second round, let the eyes look at the knees and see whether you can come up a little more. And then breathing in, go down. Then relax and release your legs. Then for the next movement, just observe first, then you can do it. Lying on the back, legs are folded. You will take the right hand under the armpit, it will wrap on the left shoulder. The left hand will come underneath the right hand and wrap around the right armpit over to the right shoulder. Then, using the right hand, you will pull the left shoulder up and turn the upper body to the right. Then, while coming back, you will use the left hand to push the right shoulder up and turn to the left side. So, like this, you will keep rolling. Only the upper body will roll, the lower body will remain static. After 5-6 rounds, slowly increase the speed. Let the head go in whichever direction it wants to go. After 5-6 rounds, slow down again and then finally come to a stop. Then relax, stretch your legs out. Now once again, fold your legs and reverse the hand position. This time the left hand will be over the right. And once again, do the sideways rocking. First slow, then fast, then slow, then stop, stretch and relax. Now release. Once again, observe your back. How is the back of the knees to the ground? Any change you can notice? How is the calf muscles in relationship to the ground? Any change you can notice? And what about the vertebrae touching the ground? Any change you can notice? And how about the right side of the body and the left side of the body? Any change now as compared to when you observed last? Are both sides now flushing closer to the ground as compared to what it was before? Now, once again, fold your legs up. Once again, right hand over the left, under the armpits. Now, this time, you will keep the eyes looking at the ceiling and start rolling. Then, after about 7, 8 rounds, you will start letting the head roll along with this movement and see if this helps you roll more. After 7, 8 rounds, you will stop the head, keep the eyes fixed at the ceiling, and once again roll. After 7, 8 rounds, you will roll again with the head moving and see the differences this creates in the movement. Start. First, head fixed, then head rolling with the movement, then head fixed, then head rolling with the movement. And then stretch your legs out and relax. Release and relax. Once again, fold your legs, change your arms position, and repeat. First, eyes fixed on the ceiling, then the head moving with the movement, then again eyes fixed, head fixed, then again head moving. And see if the movement improves as you go along. When you're finished, release, stretch your legs and relax. Relax, take some rest. Only 2 more movements and we are done for the day. So relax a little bit. Once again, feel the body on the backside. Notice differences that you can notice. Do you feel the back feels a little more relaxed as compared to when you started? Now, once again, fold the legs, cross the right over the left. Keep the hands joined together straight above. Now, first move the hands to the left a little bit. Move the hands to the left, then move the legs to the right. And feel the nice cross movement all along, as though somebody is holding you from two sides and twisting you like a laundry. Then breathing in, come back. One last time, repeat. Hands first to the left, then legs to the right. Then very slowly come back. Now release your hands and keep them on the side. And only take the legs to the right and see whether you are able to take it much more than where you started from. As the body become more flexible by now, is the legs going down more than where you started from? Just become observant. Wonderful. Now very slowly come back, stretch your legs and relax. Take a couple of nice long breaths. Now once again fold the legs, left leg over the right, hands joined together straight up. Now first move the hands to the right side and then let the legs go to the left. Feel the nice cross twist in the whole body. Where all on the backside can you feel the movement? Where all can you feel the contraction? When you're slowly coming back, where all can you feel the muscles relaxing? Feel that. Then very slowly repeat a second time. Hands must be together. It need not go down much. Please do it once more because I saw some of you disjoining the hands. Keep the hands together, go only as far as it can go without moving away. Yes. Legs on the opposite side, very slowly breathing in, feeling the movement come back. And then release the hands. And only the legs will go to the left side. And see what is the improvement in the movement. Then release, relax, and once again observe the back. and see how much of change you can now notice. Then very slowly turn to one side, get up and walk a little bit and see whether you feel any difference when you're walking around. Any difference that you can notice. And then come back and sit down. Now, since you only three of you are there, can you unmute and let me know how you feel?
Yes, sir. I'm walking lighter.
Feeling light? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm walking lighter. Can you hear me, sir?
Can't hear you.
Sir, can you hear me?
I don't know, there's something with your mic. Let me just check my mic once again. I think something has happened with my mic. One second. Now speak.
Sir, can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir?
Okay. Okay. What about you, Joy Berer? You have to unmute. You have to unmute.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Ramesh.
Tell me. Yeah, tell me.
Okay, when we checked our back and whatever, my back is my back is touching the ground, and I'm walking straighter.
Oh wow, fantastic! That's exactly what the book says. So if that is happening, that means it's fantastic.
Yeah.
What about you,
Hi, Ramesh.
Yeah.
My back is certainly flatter, and I'm also more upright as well.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Fantastic. Super. Okay, sit down in a meditative position.
असतोमा सद्गमय तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् पूर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् पूर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ. Rub your hands nicely when you're warm. Keep them on your eyes. Then open your eyes. Hari Om Tat Sat. Great. We'll see you all on Thursday for lesson 4. Until then, have a good time and happy Women's Day for all of you. And not just the day, let the year be great. Not just one day, but all the 365 days be good.